Hey, let's talk about what I believe can be a huge mistake while playing craps on a cruise to win a free cruise. Here we go.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps and winning free cruises. I'm going to show you what it's all about, so let's get rolling.
All right, before we talk about exactly what it is, you'll notice that the point is 6, the shooter rolled a 6, and now it's time to roll. Can you tell what it is? Here we go. Now, I know this is a little exaggerated because sometimes there's more space here and there's a lot more room for the dice. But I mean, come on, there's like people all around here. The dice are coming this way and everybody's loading up the pass line with odds. I mean, forcing the shooter to maybe shoot in the corner or this corner. Now, this could be a mistake, but how many times do you see the dice hit the chips and then a 7 appears, you know, just by the chips being here? So what I would say is, I mean, come on, give the shooter some space, you know, and you know, you'll see even when you do this and you're trying to give a landing zone, you know, move your stuff over. You want it to be kind of near you, but move it over. Give some type of landing zone. This is where the shooters kind of want to hit right around here, let it hit the wall and then come off the wall. And I think what's happening a lot of times is people they're just oblivious to that. So that could be a huge mistake you're making because you're actually causing an obstruction. Now, there's all kinds of obstructions, don't get me wrong. But you're causing an obstruction here and losing your funds, losing your money, all right? So that could be a huge mistake, but is that what we're talking about? Imagine if you added to all of this scenario happening, you had a bunch of people on the don't, and there's usually a small square here. So imagine there's some people on the don't doing their little bridge thing here. And then just imagine what this would be like to try to roll their dice towards this area and not hit the chips. I mean, come on.
What about this scenario? So many of you probably said, oh, they only have single odds over there. That was one of the issues. Well, this is the thing. On a cruise, if you're playing $10 on a $10 minimum table, you can only put single odds no matter the point. If you put $15, you'll be able to go up to 20, sometimes 25. If you play $25 on the right here on the pass line, you could go double odds on any of the points with $25 in order to get the 3, 4, 5 times odds, which on the 4 and the 10, it's 3 times. On the 5 and 9, it's 4 times. And on the 6 and 8, it's 5 times odds. You would have to play $50 here in order to have the 3, 4, 5. So is that the mistake I'm talking about?
What about this? Let's take these away, and let's say you have a $25 pass line and you have $50 odds. What would be your average bet if you're trying to win a cruise and it's all about time at the table plus average bet? The odds never count on comps for any casino. So this $75 on the table would only count as a $25 bet. Is that what I'm talking about?
Okay, what about this one? Buying in for $500 and then betting 25 on the pass line and then going across. Let me get some change. Then putting some odds and almost betting half of their bankroll on the first shooter. Can that be what I'm talking about?
All right, what about this one? Coming up to the table and playing for less than an hour session. Well, if you didn't know, in order to get a complimentary cruise offer in the mail each and every month just like this, or getting enough points to win a complimentary free cruise by playing craps on the cruise, you're gonna have to play a session of at least 1 hour. I would recommend maybe playing a 2-hour session. What a lot of people don't realize is when they come up to the table and play for like 20 minutes or whatever and then leave, their average bet goes way down. So you're gonna have to do longer sessions. Now, some people don't know this, but you're able to leave your chips right in your rack and say, I'll be right back, I'm gonna use the restroom. So a lot of times people, they don't stay at the table simply because they have to use the restroom or go to a show. But if you are gonna go to the show, I would recommend, just color up until you're ready to do another session. But what I see a lot is that people will come up to the table and they will play for like just a few minutes, like before dinner or before a show, and then they'll come back later. And that is really killing their average bet time. But when it comes down to it, I think this is probably the biggest thing that people do. And I'm going to show you right here because I'm going to show it with two different shooters. They both have $1,000, and I'm going to show you what I think the biggest mistake is, especially trying to play craps on a cruise to win a free cruise. And here we go, because this is it. On this side, this person is not going to play the pass line unless they're rolling, and this person, they'll play the pass line all the time. Yes, that is the biggest mistake I think that people make, is they always play the pass line. This could be the worst bet in the casino. Now, before you say, what are you talking about? When we learn craps, they always teach us to play the pass line. And this is the main reason. The only time you have the advantage on the pass line is on one roll. Once a point is established, now you're at the disadvantage. So I guess what I'm trying to say, will a 7-11 roll enough when the puck is off to give you big enough advantage that this would actually be a good bet? Let's find out. Okay, and we're going to do this in fast motion. So this person right here is not going to play the pass line unless they're shooting. And this person is always going to play the pass line. Now, when this person is shooting, they may play the pass line, but they're not going to put any odds. And they may play the don't pass, and they're not going to put any odds. And they may even go like this and play both sides. The only time that this wouldn't work is if a 12 came. And we're going to assume that there are 5 people at the table, so not a totally full table. So we're going to roll to see who goes first here. If it's this person that goes first, then this person will go next. If it's this person, then we'll imagine that there are 1, 2, 3 other shooters before this person shoots. I hope that makes sense. Here we go. This side right here, whoever gets the highest. All right, looks like this person's shooting first with the 6. All right, so here we go. Since they're shooting, they're going to go ahead and do this right here. This person, they're going to play the pass line right here. And they're going to do odds. And we're going to go ahead and do single odds in this simulation. Here we go. All right, so they're picking 2. Let's throw them. And it's an 8. 8. Point is 8. Okay, now this person, they're going to play 110 inside, including. And this person will do the same, except they won't do the including. They're going to do odds instead. And since they have $30 here, let's make the same bet here for $30. So we'll bring this to 15 so that we can put 15 behind. All right, let's roll. $35 each. $35 each for the 9. Another 35. And 35 again. And 7 out. And now we're going to do 3 other shooters. Now, since this is another shooter, this person's not going to play the pass or the don't pass. And this person will always play the pass line. Here we go. All right, they got a hit. Here we go. Here it begins. Wow, another one. Another one. Here it's happening. All right, now this person, they're going to add 15 on the pass and put 10 behind for a total of 25. This person will put 25 on the 5. All right, so both players have 110 at risk. Five point is 5, winner 5. Now this person's going to win 15 here and 15 here for a total of $30. And this person here is going to win 35. Puck goes off. Let's start again. 4, hard 4. Now we're going to do single odds. So it is $20 here. So we'll actually put $20 there. So that's going to cost them $21 and they'll buy that. So both players are betting on the 4 for $20 each. And this player needs to add the 5. And 4, we got the 4. Flat bet here, double here for a total of $30 win. Now this player is going to have to place $1 to put that bet back, but we're not going to put that bet back. We're actually going to take it down and we get $38. Now this person is going to take their 8 down and play it over here for a total of $30. 7 out. Time for the second shooter on this side. Yo! Yo again! And that's a 10. Let's roll. Seven out. Time for the third shooter. All right, now it's time for this shooter here. All right, so everybody got a chance to roll once. Let's see how we did. All right, here we go. So pass line players win, right? Because they have $55 more than the non-pass line winners. So, and I don't know if you know, but all this came from those 7-11s on the come out. That's why we play it, right? And you would say, this is awesome because this person actually came out $55 ahead. What if I told you because the odds they were playing didn't count towards their comps, so this person actually got a free cruise and this person didn't, and the difference is this person has $55, this person has a free cruise that's worth $1,000. Hey, I wanted to jump in here really quick and just say, hey, I had fun with this video. I'm not trying to judge anybody's strategies or the way you play. I don't do that. I'm just having fun with all my pass line player friends. And also, there is one other thing that I wanted to say when it comes to a huge mistake. When it comes to playing craps on a cruise to win a free cruise, the amount of money you lose never determines how many points you get. A lot of times people think that if they lose $3,000, they should get a free cruise. It has nothing to do with how much money you lose to get a certain amount of points. It's time at the table and average bet. And a lot of times when people lose money, they lose it so quick they don't get any points from it. And that's why I always recommend not to bring a bankroll for larger than what the cruise cost, because if you do and you lose it all, remember our saying here is you can't lose if you win a free cruise. Actually, the only way you could lose if you win a free cruise is if you pay way too much for that free cruise. Now let's get back to it. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but this was like the best case scenario with the pass line. And even though it's the best case scenario with the pass line, they have $55 but no free cruise. So when it comes down to it, what do I think is the huge mistake that people do? A little bit of all of that. They play the pass line. They put all of their bets over here when people are trying to roll. They don't stay long enough at the table. They play odds, pass line, or a come bet, and play odds over there that don't count towards a free cruise. So you tell me, would you rather have a free cruise offer or $55? Now, when it comes down to it, I think it's just a 50-50 split. The big kicker is the free cruise and the comps, meaning that you're going to earn the comps and you don't get comps on the odds. All right, that's enough of my rant for what I think is a huge mistake. Maybe it's not that huge, but hey, free cruise rather than $55, I'll take that any day. And watch this video if you want to see more about playing craps on a cruise in order to win a free cruise. And I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. Don't forget to subscribe.